the South. Can y'all really feel me? Feel us. East Coast, feel me. Feel us. West Coast, feel me. Say what?
What's up, y'all? It's Kaya. I am back to go over this week's episode of All American Season 6, Episode 4, Blackout. We outside this week because yesterday was Earth Day. It's Earth Week. There's some birds chirping. I feel like I hear some owls. As long as nothing is coming my way, we good. It's gonna be a good one. This is my favorite so far of this season for several reasons. Dayla, y'all already know. Y'all already know. That's Bolivia. I said, yup, I love this. That's where we ended. Spence, I tell you, this man had me cracking up. This is at the top for me for season 6. Episode 4. Let's go. Asher. All I said was, I know I better see everybody react to this man bringing Wade back, especially Spence, Liv, and Jordan. That's what they gave us. What I love too about the way they gave us everyone finding out is the fact that we ain't have one person find out and then relay the message. You know how Coop be doing? No. They made everybody find out at the same time, right? I appreciate that, AA. Thank you very much. So we have Asher, who's back at Coastal this episode, and you see him with Wade. He ain't feeling Wade. It's not like he brought Wade back because he's like, I forgive you for what you did to my homies. All is good now. Let's forget. Ain't none of that because he's still holding a grudge. He only brought him back because it's business. I need you for this team. We need a good quarterback, and that's what you are. We get Spence and Jor, and they see the news happening. They got Wade up there saying how Wade is coming back to Coastal as a QB. They're like, yo, Montez brought this dude back. So then we back at Spence's party. This is when they come to Ash, and Ash is like, nah, I did that, y'all. It was me because we needed the help. Spencer was drunk, y'all, but he still was sober enough to register. He said, boy, what? Whose ex-roomie is this? Because I don't know this man for you to sit here and bring Wade back knowing everything that he did. He got swatted. Everything he did to us, and everybody just looking. The only one who not looking like, yo, disgusted, Liv girl. She done went to London. She kind of changed a little bit. She's more forgiving, accepting, understanding. Kind of how Wade thought Ash was gonna be over here trying to talk to him, be all buddy. No, my guy, you're here for a purpose, for a reason. That reason is not to be friends with him or anyone else in his friend group because of what you did to all of them. No one's trying to hear him out. Ash, they like, yo, you did this knowing damn well what this man did to all of us, but you still went and did it because it benefited you, it benefited your team, it benefited your school. I'm okay with it, y'all. I understand why my mans did it. I told y'all Ash is all about his success. He's all about coaching. Also, just feel like he should have told them earlier because now they had to go and find out about it on the news. Not that you're the one that brought him on, but now that he's at Coastal, they're thinking it's Montez, and they come to you, and now they're bringing it up, and that's when you feel the need to be like, oh, actually, I did that. That was me. He should have spoke up, y'all. And that's the thing. These people, they don't be speaking up how they should be, and they want to wait until it comes around, and then they have to. They're forced to talk about this topic now. Ash, my guy, I'm for the move. I support this, but the way he went about it could have been better, especially because his shady self, when he left the conversation with Jor, even when when he went into that convo with Jor, he was already leaning towards Wade. So by that point, you should have talked to them and told them like, hey, this is the direction that I'm leaning in, what I'm thinking about doing. I just want to let you guys know, as my bros, as my homies, as my friends, he ain't do that, which is why they were so upset, and that's how that whole fight started, because of him. Then we got Patience and Coop, y'all. Let's go, because I've been waiting for this episode, and I'll tell you, this episode was so good. Patience been chilling because she's been hanging with Ryan, trying to get her bond right, learn how to fight physically, mentally. She's been a work in progress, so they've been keeping her on the low. We done seen her in the physical fight now, though. We done seen her throwing them hands. We done seen her tackling, pulling on arms. WWE. When I tell you that Crenshaw was coming out, of her. It ain't been present. It said, girl, we just want to peek through. We just want to come out just a little bit. I was like, all right, come on, let's go. She didn't care if dude was a dude or a girl. She just turned around and was ready to swing. Now it just seems like she's always on guard. She always gonna be on defense mode of having to protect herself, which you want to be when you've been attacked like this, but not in every situation. She didn't even know if dude pushed her by accident because maybe he tripped over something and then accidentally went and pushed. Nah, homegirl was just ready. Turned around and just went for it. So fast forward, y'all, because this is the real thing. It was Coop and Patience for me, because y'all know we've been waiting. Well, I've been waiting. Y'all been waiting too, right? Trying to see where they're going with this relationship. We know they still love each other. Only Coop has been the only one really expressing it because Patience, she's been dealing with stuff. So, but we ain't have Coop really pushing it. She's been trying to take it slow, given everything that Patience has been through. Just be there for her, be there for her friends. She's really trying to get in here, and stop. I already have a lot of people in here. You are not making your way in my heart. You're also not making her way in because of the way this episode ended with them. Let's get there. So we have her and Patience. Basically, this episode kind of flirting. Not too much because we only really got them at Spencer's party when they sitting on the couch and they all lean back, right? Yeah, I was them like, Yeah, girl, what? No. I will be going with it. Because Coop, the whole episode, was trying to be there for Spencer. Not trying to be. She was being there for him. Helping him retrace his steps, go through his memory of last night, figure out what it was that Liv gave him. That's when I was feeling her. I was like, all right, girl, I'm really liking you right now because you really being here these last couple of weeks for your homie. Now with her and Paige, we get them at the party. And then the next time we see them is back at the crib. Feeling good. They feeling light. They feeling like they want to try some things. Only one. And that one wasn't even Coop. You know why I was surprised? Was it surprised? Yes, it was. That Coop wasn't giving into this, because every time we coming back here, every single time, she was the same one that made this girl pack her bags to unpack them. Even Halloween. Why does Sky get this version of you? Girl, when I tell y'all she's a sucker, she is such a sucker for this girl, Coop. And I want them together, but I'm just like, it gotta be even. It can't be like this. Got Paige up here trying to make a move. She had some drinks up in her. She feeling good. She feeling light. She feeling like she wanna move forward right now with this girl who just be in the moment, have this time with Coop, because she knows she still love her deep down inside, but she ain't trying to take that step yet. But she wanna have something for tonight, so she going to kiss her. Coop, you would have thought Paige either stink or had something, because the way this girl pulled back, you're about to break your back. It was the follow-up though. This is why I'm like, you ain't getting in here because you be acting kind of funny, Coop. She tells her, let's basically just talk about this when we're not in this state. Wouldn't that have been when she saw her back at Layla's lounge and she just turned around and booked it out of there? How you telling the girl? And now we knew why. It's not even if you don't want to talk about it now, that's fine, but you couldn't stay there and have that conversation with all of them and then talk about it later, because the fact that you're avoiding her right now, that's not helping the situation whatsoever for someone who you vocally expressed you still want, you still love. Also though, I'm gonna need Paige to do better, because she's always the one that's like making these moves and then she gets rejected. I know that rejection stings. I know it, y'all. Knowing that she knows she still loves this girl too, Paige, she knows she still loves Coop, and that's why she was coming on to her, because I'm free now. Like, I feel like I'm more free to make these choices of going after what I want, which is you. Why we can't just have her drunk and then question Coop out? So do you still love me? What is this thing between us? Where are we going? Are we just trying to be friends? That's what I want, because I know it hurts for her, because it's hurting for me. We don't want to see it, but like, I just need her to stop always being the one that's like coming on and so just quick and willing to be at this girl's beck and call, because you see how it be playing out for you. We need to, it's not time. That's what it is. It ain't time for y'all yet. Y'all still need some more time. Rest of season 6. So until we get there, she just needs to keep to herself, because clearly she's not ready to have this conversation. She's not ready to express that she's still in love with her too, and I'm tired of seeing her getting rejected. And it's 21. The fact of my man is this funny, and I should have known he had so much more in him from Halloween with him and Ash, and he was like, I want to be traded. That still lives rent free in my head. That is still up there. But this, he done beat it out. He done beat it out, because it was just moment after moment after moment with him. We start at the top. It's him and his woman. She come in up in bed. She got breakfast. He said, hold on. You baked without me, because you know that's not something you do very well. Look, it's the thought that counts though, because it's not like she tried to make him something random. No, she tried to make him something that she know he loves from his mama. She just ain't do it right. And then he was even trying to make her feel better too, not even with her there. That's the thing, because he went to his mama and he was like, nah, they weren't bad, just different. I was like, he lying. No. One bite, he was like, Dad, please let her walk out this room right now so I can spit this out. We get him with his mama and Lil Dill, right? He big deal now. He too big. He's not the little boy we met in the beginning, who, by the way, was feeling on Lip Girl. Now Lil Dill got feels for Layla, right? He says, I just love me some Layla. This is news to me, because where this man been at? Been MIA, somewhere with Carter, and apparently been transitioning from his love for Liv Girl, because now he like, all right, that's about to be my sister-in-law. That's what it is. He said, that's about to be my sister-in-law. I can't be feeling her like that no more. I gotta find me a replacement. Layla. Now he think he competition for Jor, and I'm just like, Lil Dill. Big deal. You know he can throw hands, right? Nah, he don't give punk vibes. He don't give them kind of vibes, y'all. He's still going for her. Yeah, him obsessing about the ladies at the same time, because that's what I love about this episode too. This is definitely the best one. It started out in the future, right? Like the day after, and Spence has no memory of what happened. Everyone is now going through this next day. but they're gradually showing everything, and that's what I love. They're showing everything that took place on his 21st birthday leading up to what he can't remember happening. And I was like, the fact that they're actually walking us through all this stuff and we're not just skipping things or like, oh well, how did they end up here, and how it's tracking every person, so you're not just getting one person's storyline, you're seeing everything, and then it's flashing back to them in present time to see how everyone was affected by the events of the previous day. So when my man comes back to his mom and Lil Dill, right, and he's still trying to piece things together. Mama Grace starts asking if he enjoyed his party, who was there. This man, you done moved up like 10 notches for me just for this episode right here. The way he went from assuming she was there and then based off the look on her face to questioning if she was at his party, I lost it. I was like, this man cannot be serious. Nothing. Like, he remembers nothing. It was not, oh, I want to make sure I had a great time and remember my party and everything. No. It was, let me retrace my steps, see what happened last night so I can find out where this gift is that my woman got me. This man, they had him all over. They had this man at bars. They had him at Layla's club, lounge, bar. They call this thing so many different names. All we know is she owns it. She a boss. Woke up at Wade's place, that part. Woke up at Wade's place, ain't have no idea how he got in this man's crib. Had to get out before the man himself came out and he saw him now sober. Couldn't have that. Hey, hold on, because as I'm going back through the episode, everything about this man's storyline for this week was just, it was pure comedy. It was someone just letting go, being free, being 21 and not having much cares on that day. Just live in the moment. I was there for her, man. Hold up, that was the moment, y'all. Did y'all hear the way this dude called her name? Olivia! Wait, the way he yelled her name, the way he was so drunk he's seeing doubles of her, but he would love to see more. This guy, whoever wrote this, I don't know who you are, but the way you wrote Spencer, and that's the thing too, because he's so light, he's living in a moment, like I said, but at the same time, he still has those issues that he was dealing with on his birthday, pretty much. The Asher situation, him and Jordan in the alley, that was just comedic gold. I lived for every second of him and Jordan in that alleyway. That too, I feel like the drinks that he was having, because he has so many, but it made it a little bit easier for him to express all these things that he's been feeling. And yeah, him and Joy have been taking jabs here and there at each other, but to now let it all out and really tell him what he's doing, him and Mac, the way he was aggressively saying Mac's name, to be able to let him know now how the things him and Mac have been doing, how they've been affecting you in a negative way. So it's because we find out earlier too, now my man's Joy is up for the Heisman. So we get him and Spence in the alley. This is the best, hands down, his best. Dang, he was so good this episode, but I'm gonna have to give it to him this scene because it was a full scene with him and Joy. He letting Joy have it. You haven't been passing to me, you're not looking my way, which means the draft isn't looking my way, so people aren't checking for me the way they should be checking for me, and this is my career that's happening right now. And at the same time, you have Joy who's telling him, always had people, you've always had someone who believed in you, who poured into you, you've always had your guy, and I finally have my guy. I mean, honestly, I don't think he's a great guy. Me personally, I don't think so. I think he playing my mans because he just wants success for himself, and Joy's his way of really getting that at GAU. I see you, Mac. Same way Spence was saying it. We see you, Mac. And that's the thing. Jor he likes having this attention. He likes having someone who's his person, someone who's his guy, and who wants to see him succeed. And now he's really getting a taste of that. It feels good to have somebody in your corner. So I can see where he's coming from in that aspect of things. I still feel like I need to be passing to this man, because just because you're getting shine, it doesn't mean that you have to completely take things away from him that's hindering his success and things that he has going for him. And these things are important because it's the things that actually got him to this point right now, which is why people are looking his way. So to no longer have those things happening for him, people like he said, they're gonna be turning away from him too. Do not do that to this man, because yeah, he's had people, but right now he's building on his own success. He's feeding into himself, he's pouring into himself. So y'all not helping him is just making it that much harder, especially because that man who was over there supposedly pouring into him and being there for him, Kenny, he only care about himself too, because now his job is on the line, because this man Mac is swooping in and trying to take over it. So Spence, my man's, I feel you, my guy. But at the same time, he trying to get Spencer home. That's why they out in that back alley, because they waiting for a little Uber to take them. Right? Cars coming, they're having this conversation. It's a passionate conversation because it's things they're both feeling. It's about their careers, it's about their friendship and them as individuals. So they're going at it. And now you want me to ride up in this car with you? My man's is drunk, and that Heisman is still on his mind. He is drunk, and he's still like, he said, no way. no way, my guy, I'm not getting up in that car with you. He hit him with it twice, y'all. It was the second time. The second time just took me out because my man sat and hiked up his butt. He put everything into that move. As long as I'm within your vicinity right now, this is too much for me. I ain't trying to deal with that. I will walk, I will wait for somebody else or something, but I know I ain't getting up in that car. My man said, ends up at the bar later. Spencer trying to get another drink, add to his little tally marks here. They ain't trying to give it to him. Now he tight seeing Wade. He trying to throw hands. My man, he over, falling. He falling. I said, dag, Spence, get up, my God. They trying to get him arrested up in there. And that's how he ends up at Wade's place, right? And then it hit me. I said, yo, this episode really focused on forgiveness, because y'all remember he wasn't trying to give it to Wade before. But he sits here, finds out Wade took him back to his place, made sure he was good, let him barf all over his place too up in the bathroom. I gave Ash too. Ends up forgiving both of them basically because people change and certain circumstances cause for people to make certain decisions. So Ash had Wade come to Coastal for QB because that's what his team needed. Wade, for the most part right now, seems like he's a changed man, or trying to be a changed man. I'm gonna accept it for now with them, and we're just gonna see where it go from here. Love that they did that this episode, was have everyone seem like, except for Coop and Patience, that one they ain't forgive yet. It's still like this, it's still separated, it's up in the air. But everyone else, for the most part, they had their issues and they were able to resolve these things and work through them progressively through this crazy night that was, well, crazy day that was Spencer's 21st birthday. He goes through the whole day, the day after his party, and he's trying to retrace his steps, figure everything out, figure out what this gift is that Liv done gave him that he can't remember. The whole time I knew this man was not gonna figure it out. I just knew he had to go back to his woman and be like, babe, I ain't got it. That's what he had to do. He had to make his way back there and let Liv girl know, y'all, the gift, hold on, pinkies are there. We ain't had the pinkies for a minute. We got the pinkies at the end of last season. Babe, I see you when you get back. Dip out. We ain't have it. We ain't get it. Took a little bit and then they gave it to us, and now they said, you know what, don't even worry about it. Permanently, you won't have it. Don't even worry about it. You couldn't have lost it. It's right here, because yours is right where mine is. The meaning behind the tattoo, no matter where we are in the world, we'll always have each other. We'll be home, because I know she came back. She said, this no longer feels like home, but I came back with my feelings for you. I came back for you. I know he loved that woman. Y'all know he loved her so hard. He loved her down because he was up, laid up on that bed, getting that tattoo, screaming out of his mind, screaming his head off. I said, Spence. That's exactly why he had to go retrace his steps, and he ain't know where that gift was, because he just blocked the trauma. He blocked it. He said, nah, this is too much for me. That was too much pain. I blacked out. He said, I already know how bad this one was, but I'm gonna do this for us. I'm gonna do it for us, because our love will always have each other. We'll always be home. I said, that you will be. I was just eating up every moment with them, especially just seeing her wanting to see him have a great birthday and not wanting to be selfish and be like, oh, I mean, she could have, I wouldn't have minded it if you just wanted to have the day to yourself with him, because it's his 21st birthday and you're his woman and you were gone for a whole year and 3 months. She was still just like, no, this is a big day for you. You go hang out with your people, and yeah, I'll see you throughout the night, throughout the day, but I'm not going to sit here and restrict you from fully enjoying your 21st birthday. He would have been more than happy to spend a day with her. I love this Spolivia, and I'm just like, let me just take it all in too, because y'all know AA be liking to shake things up for us, and we getting a lot of good Spolivia right now. So soon they're gonna be like, Kaya, hold up, little pause right here, gotta shake it up a little bit. It's Ashley. Ashley's coming for us, y'all. That's what it is, because Ashley's a guy. Ashley's coming for us. Here we go. But for now, I'ma just love on them. Oh, Kaya, what is this? Your regular background? Yes it is, y'all. We had to come inside. Between the mower and this bird that was auditioning for American Idol out there, because it was just vocalizing, wasn't stopping, singing its little heart out, I had to move. It's like, this would be a good part anyway for us to just break it, because my people, Jadela. So this is going to be part 1, and then part 2 is going to be Jadela. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.